Good afternoon. Thank you also for inviting us. It's also a real pleasure to be here. I wrote some things down, but I just tried to talk a bit with the images. So this is the GJG house in Ghent, Belgium. The office is BLAF Architecten, which I founded about 20 years ago. It's BLAF, it's how a dog barks in Flemish. We're a studio, an architecture studio, also urban design, mostly from maybe known as pioneers in sustainability, circular design. We are a researching and a searching practice for being a practice of change. So this is our mission statement with a lot of commitment, research, and intuition, which leads to responsibility, innovation, and a signature. We are about 15 people at the moment, working together in a smaller office in Lokeren. This is an article about our work in the last Belgian most magazine. We are also at the Biennale in the Belgian pavilion with a project. I start some projects in before the GJG house to understand it in a better way. So this is a bus which is renovated by someone who works with BLAF, an interior. He lives in this bus now together with his wife and one child, just born. The reuse of materials, small renovations, just to only build with the reused materials, also the glass and the plafond. So extensions in wood, not as usual, as you may think in Flanders. We built with the brick walls, but my father was a carpenter and I started really quick with wooden structures. In the inside, box-in-box principles in existing buildings, always on a very compact way, a sustainable way. So some new buildings I will show you, sustainable experiments and research, a lot of geometrical forms, houses I think BLAF is known for, just because of the way of the different ways of constructing in hybrid structures, very on a small way, on a compact way. So this is a house 10 years ago, which was nominated for the Mies van der Rohe Award, our first passive house. And since then, we only build passive houses. This is from the outside, the house with textile skin, and this is the inside with a more massive inside. Outside, also passive house inside. This is the first time where we designed those kind of slates. It's commercialized by Ethernet afterwards. The inside, outside, inside, outside, inside. So what about brick is something special because all the passive houses were made with a really thin skin. But in Belgium, we have a lot of brick houses on the outside. So we started investigating how we can build on a hybrid way with a very light wooden structure in existing buildings. how we can make those kind of houses ready for the next 100 years. There's a lot of researching with new technology on a low-tech way. So this is an example how every house we build in a different kind of way, in different kind of ways of building a wall. So this is we put it together in terms of years. And then in brick, we first started to reuse brick because there is a lot in Belgium. So we wanted to make a statement that not only in the renovation, but also in new buildings, we can build on the same way. So this was the first one, DNA house. We first built the wall, and then the roof, and afterwards like a decor, and in the interior, the wooden light structure. Some other buildings with the reused brick on the outside and the wooden structure on the inside. So we come to the GEG house. It's more, it's in a forest-like, but it's beneath an autostrade. So it's built in a way, first geometrical way, because of some keeping between the trees. That's why it became the form, because of the trees around it. And then the steel and wooden structure, tree storage house. Also important was the brick for the acoustics from the autostrade, which is above it. And yeah, just the plans, but the pictures tell a lot. Just for the feeling of the outside and the inside is like the same. The man of the house, he helped a lot with the steel structure himself. Okay. So afterwards, we started to develop our own bricks, just to make, because the curved house is also just to become a self-bearing structure. So we are looking now for developing bricks which carry themselves apart from the wooden inside. So this was the first one manufactured by Wienerberger. We designed. It's my own house I'm living in, also with the wooden structure on the inside. In Mechelen, a triangular house. And then we came to the second brick we developed right now together with Ploegsteert. And now we're making bigger projects. We did like 700 houses the last 20 years, and now we're building in, I think, the next 3 to 4 years, more than 1,000 houses, but more in a bigger scale. Like, for example, this one, the Old Docks in Ghent. Thank you.